budget meeting. Would everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming out on this beautiful evening. Our first action is to open nominations for the election of a moderator.
I nominate Greg M.
I second.
Are there any other nominations from the floor? So we will close nominations, and then I will ask everyone that's in favor of Greg M. to serve as moderator of this meeting, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, please say nay. Gregory M. is our elected moderator. Would you please come forward, and I'll administer your oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you, Gregory M., swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and of the state of Maine so long as you shall continue to be a citizen thereof, and that you will faithfully discharge to the best of your abilities the duties incumbent on you as moderator of the Regional School Unit Number 5 budget meeting on May 23, 2018, according to the Constitution and the laws of the state of Maine?
I do.
Need to swear. Oh, is that on?
Just sign.
Okay.
You can sign. I think Michelle will keep that. Thank you, Superintendent Foley, and thank you everyone for showing up and participating in this budget meeting this evening. My first order of business is to swear in the ballot clerks, and I will represent to the meeting that prior to the meeting I talked to all the ballot clerks and swore them in. They took an oath very similar to the one I just took and signed a similar oath. So that order of business is taken care of. I'll also note that the recording secretary for this meeting is Cynthia Alexander. Let's see. By law, a person who is not registered to vote in the RSU is not permitted to speak at the meeting without consent of 2/3 of the voters present. There are several administrators here who may be needed to address questions or present information regarding the budget. And I would ask for the meeting's general consensus to allow these people to speak, just to address questions and provide information. If they wish to debate any motion, I think that would require a separate consent of the voters that I would take up as needed. But here's the list of non-voters: Will Pidden, Hiram Sibley, Julie Nickerson, Jen Golko, Lisa Demick, Eric Dow, Cynthia Alexander, Bonnie Violette, Dennis Willett, Seth Thompson, and Michelle Lechtai. Is there any objection to allowing these people to speak, again, just to answer questions and provide information? Seeing none, seeing no objection, that'll be permitted. Let's see. For the rules of procedure tonight, I'll be guided by the main moderator's manual, which is generally used for town meetings and school meetings throughout the state. Let's see, I'll summarize how the meeting will proceed. I'll go through the warrant articles as printed for this meeting. After we get a affirmative motion and a second, I'll open the floor for discussion. If you have anything to say or questions, I'll ask you to come to the mic in the center of the room so you can be heard by everybody. And I think it also helps to be recorded for the record. When I recognize you, state your name and the town, and then please limit all remarks to that relevant to the motion on the floor. questions should go through me, and I'll direct them to the person that can answer them. And just as a general rule, if we have debate going on for a while and someone wishes to end debate and call for a vote, the magic words are I move the previous question, or I move that we end discussion and vote on the motion. So, and I'll just reserve any other procedural comments and take them up as needed. So with that, I'll just launch right into the warrant articles, if I can find them. Okay, so Article 1, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for student and staff support. The school board recommends $3,436,201.
So moved.
Okay, Article 1 has been moved in the amount recommended by the school board. Is there any discussion on Article 1? Seeing none, we're going to vote, and everyone who should have checked in with their clerk and gotten a yellow card or a colored card, and we're going to vote just by showing cards. So all those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 1 passes in the amount recommended by the school board. Article 2, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for school administration. The school board recommends $1,536,594.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 2? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 2 passes in the amount recommended. Article 3, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for facilities maintenance. The school board recommends $4,891,384.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 3? Okay, all those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 3 passes in the amount recommended. Article 4, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for career and technical education. The school board recommends $74,492.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 4? Seeing none, we'll vote on Article 4. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 4 passes in the amount recommended. Article 5, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for all other expenditures. The school board recommends $269,645.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 5? Okay, we'll vote on Article 5. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 5 passes in the amount recommended. Article 6, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for regular instruction. The school board recommends $13,378,386.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 6? Okay, seeing none. All those in favor of Article 6? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 6 passes in the amount recommended. Article 7, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for other instruction. The school board recommends $778,737.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 7? Okay, all those in favor of Article 7? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 7 passes in the amount recommended. Article 8, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for system administration. The school board recommends $928,152.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 8? Okay, all those in favor of Article 8? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 8 passes in the amount recommended. Article 9, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for transportation and buses. The school board recommends $1,432,489.
So moved. Second.
Is there discussion on Article 9? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 9 passes in the amount recommended. Article 10, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for debt service and other commitments. The school board recommends $1,613,149.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 10? Okay, we'll vote on Article 10. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 10 passes in the amount recommended. Article 11, to see what sum the regional school unit will be authorized to expend for special education. The school board recommends $4,606,796.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 11? Okay, all those in favor of Article 11? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 11 passes in the amount recommended. So Articles 1 through 11 were the expenditure articles. The next 4 articles are raised revenue for the school budget. Article 12, to see what sum the regional school unit will appropriate for the total cost of funding public education from kindergarten to grade 12, as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, and to see what sum the regional school unit will raise and assess as each municipality's contribution to the total cost of funding public education from kindergarten to grade 12, as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, in accordance with the Maine Revised Statutes, Title 20A, Section 15688. The recommended amounts in the left-hand column are the total appropriations for each municipality. They total $22,677,636.22. In the right-hand column is the required local contribution from each municipality in order to receive the state subsidy. It's broken out per town, and the total to be raised locally is $17,561,767.52. In italics below is a statutory explanation that I won't read. Is there a motion?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 12? Yes, sir.
Good evening. My name is John Egan, resident of Freeport, and I hate to interrupt the hot roll that we're on here, but I did want to say, more than just my yellow card, thank you for all of your efforts in producing what is obviously a well thought out and widely accepted budget, as we just saw in the past 18 minutes. My question on this article is, do we know, I should know this because I follow this stuff, but do we know what the state funding for this coming school year is, or are we still holding a place for it?
We do, and that's in the budget.
It is, so that's a firm number.
That is correct.
That's not going to vary between now and the actual election.
The only thing that could vary is we started a program for a regional program that we may be able to get extra money for, but we
Right.
don't know how much that is, so
Right.
that's not in the budget currently. So we could
Great.
get more.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well done. Good work.
Thank you, Michelle. Is there any other discussion on Article 12? Seeing none, we'll vote on Article 12 as written. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 12 passes as written. Article 13, to see what sum the regional school unit will raise and appropriate for the annual payments on debt service previously approved by the regional school unit voters for non-state funded school construction projects or non-state funded portions of school construction projects, in addition to the funds appropriated as the local share of the regional school unit's contribution to the total cost of funding public education from kindergarten to grade 12. The school board recommends $361,387.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 13? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 13 passes in the amount recommended. Article 14, to see what sum the regional school unit will raise and appropriate to transfer to the school nutrition program. The school board recommends $268,245.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 14? Seeing none, we'll vote on Article 14. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 14 passes in the amount recommended. Article 15, this article requires a written ballot. I think the clerks handed to you a yes/no ballot when you checked in, and that's what we'll use, and the ballot box is to my left, to your right. To see what sum the regional school unit will raise and appropriate in additional local funds, recommended $7,465,478, which exceeds the state's essential programs and services allocation model by recommended $7,465,478 as required to fund the budget recommended by the school board. The school board recommends $7,465,478, which exceeds the state's essential programs and services allocation model by $7,465,478. The school board gives the following reasons for exceeding the state's essential programs and services funding model. The state's essential programs and services funding formula is a minimum model to support education in grades K through 12. RSU number 5 provides additional funds to support lower student to teacher ratios and additional co-curricular activities in addition to complete educational programs for all of our students. Is there a motion on Article 15?
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 15? Okay, seeing none, we'll open the polls, and if you can fill out your ballots and deposit them in the ballot box, the meeting will be in repose while we do that. Thank you. Oops. Very quiet.
Bring your card.
Reflects that you did the work. So it looks like most people have voted. If there's anyone else who still needs to vote, please do so now. So last call for any votes. Okay, so we'll close the polls and I'll ask the ballot clerks to tally the votes, please. Thank you.
thermal system.
Okay, so we'll come back to order. The results of the vote is 44 in favor and 6 opposed, so Article 15 passes as written. Article 16, to see what sum the regional school unit will authorize the school board to expend for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2018 and ending June 30, 2019, from the regional school unit's contribution to the total cost of funding public education from kindergarten to grade 12 as described in the Essential Programs and Services Funding Act, non-state funded school construction projects, additional local funds for school purposes under the Maine Revised Statutes, Title 20A, Section 15690, unexpended balances, tuition receipts, state subsidy, and other receipts for the support of schools. The school board recommends $32,946,025.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 16? Seeing none, we'll vote on Article 16. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 16 passes as in the amount recommended. Article 17, in addition to amounts approved in the preceding articles, shall the school board be authorized to expend such other sums as may be received from federal or state grants or programs or other sources during the fiscal year for school purposes, provided that such grants, programs, or other sources do not require the expenditure of other funds not previously appropriated.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 17? Okay, all those in favor of Article 17? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 17 passes as written. Article 18, to see if the regional school unit will appropriate $237,747 for adult education and raise $112,000 as the local share, with authorization to expend any additional, incidental, or miscellaneous receipts in the interest and for the well-being of the adult education program.
So moved. Second.
Is there a discussion on Article 18? Seeing none, we'll vote. All those in favor of Article 18? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 18 passes as written. Article 19, shall the Regional Career and Technical Education operating budget as approved by the Cooperative Board for the year beginning July 1, 2018 through June 30, 20, I'm going to take it upon myself to correct an obvious typo here, through June 30, 2019, be approved in the amount of $2,589,752. Before I get a motion, is there any objection? I'll just ask if there's any objection to my correction of that typo. Seeing none, we'll proceed. I'll ask for a motion.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 19? Okay, all those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 19 passes as written. Article 20, Shall Maine Region 10 Technical High School, Region 10, establish a capital reserve fund, authorize the cooperative board to transfer up to $10,000 from undesignated fund balances to that fund, and delegate authority to the cooperative board to expend that sum with other balances accumulated in that fund from time to time on such specific items or types of capital improvements or equipment as the cooperative board has determined to be needed by Region 10.
So moved. Second.
Is there any discussion on Article 20? Seeing none, we'll vote on Article 20. All those in favor? Thank you. All those opposed? Thank you. Article 20 passes as written. That's the end of the articles on the warrant. Cynthia, do you have everything you need for the minutes? Okay. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight and participating in this budget meeting, and remind everyone that this budget, as approved tonight, is subject to voter approval at a referendum vote on June 12th. So go to your local polling places to vote on this budget on June 12th. So everything having been taken care of, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor? And opposed? Thank you very much. This meeting is adjourned. Have a good night, everyone.